till it's over. Show you what I hand up. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the
This is the best healthy brownie recipe, and it's only 4 ingredients. You're gonna need 3 ripe bananas. If you put them in the oven, they do get sweeter, and then they're also easier to mash, so I suggest getting them nice and black and then mashing them up. To that, I'm adding half a cup of nut butter. You can use whatever you have on hand. Mix that up until it is nice and smooth. And then to that, I'm gonna be adding in half a cup of cacao or cocoa, whichever you have in your pantry. Mix that up and add in half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then that's it. You stir it all together, put that in your baking pan, bake at 350 for 17 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean, and you have these wonderfully delicious fudgy brownies.
Here's the recipe for this healthy chocolate lava cake. First off, mash 1 banana and put it in a bowl. Add an egg and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt and mix it all up. Add 3 tablespoons of flour. I used almond flour and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 heaped tablespoon of cacao powder and mix it up. Put the mixture into a small cake tin or an oven-safe mug. This recipe makes 2 smaller cakes or 1 big one. Add 1 piece of dark chocolate to the center and bake for about 10 minutes. And there you have it. Drizzle some peanut butter on top if you like, with a few slices of banana, and enjoy.
You have to stop eating fast food every single day. Spending money on food is still spending money, FYI. I'm talking to those of us who Postmate a $5 meal for $20. Come to Food TikTok and let me take care of you with some delicious and easy recipes.
Today we're making healthy Samoas, so start with 2 mashed bananas and then add 2 cups of shredded coconut flakes, then mix it all up, and then you're going to plop it onto some parchment paper and shape it into Samoa shapes. Then you bake it until they're nice and golden brown, drizzle some chocolate on top, and these are seriously amazing. So freaking good.
Between my 2 meals in a day, I have things like these 5-ingredient healthy coconut date balls that are going to change your life. They taste like rich, dense chocolate donuts. Start with 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and a dash of water. Mix until a creamy consistency. Then in a blender or food processor, 1 cup pitted dates, scoop of protein powder, pour in your mixture, and blend until the mix begins to clump. Should look something like this. Rip into pieces and roll them into a ball using your hand. You should be able to make about 8 even pieces. Shredded coconut on a plate, roll and cover each ball evenly, and there you go. Enjoy.
This is going to be your new favorite healthy dessert. Just grab a tortilla and spread it with some almond butter. And then grab a banana, slice it up, and place that in a single layer on top of the almond butter. Toss on some chocolate chips or chopped dark chocolate, and then sprinkle on a little bit of sea salt or fine-grained mineral salt. And then you're going to cover that with another tortilla and pan fry it up in some avocado oil on medium-high until both sides are golden brown. Cut it up into quarters and you've got yourself a dessert quesadilla. It's so good, so quick, perfect when you're craving something sweet. And you can totally play around with the fillings. Follow for more easy, healthy recipes.
This s'more smoothie bowl is definitely more of a dessert smoothie bowl, but it's still super yummy. We're gonna start off with some almond milk and then 4 crushed graham cracker squares, a scoop of marshmallow fluff, and a scoop of Nutella. Next, we're gonna add in some protein powder. I get mine from 310, and I love adding protein to my smoothie bowls to keep me full and make it more balanced. About 1.5 frozen bananas, half a cup of frozen avocado, and about half a cup of frozen cauliflower. Ooh, this looks so good. For this one, I'm gonna top it with some organic chocolate sauce, give it a little swirl, 2 graham crackers, and of course a chocolate square. It's a s'more smoothie bowl. Hope you love it.
These dreamy banana bread cookies are only 80 calories each. Just mash up 1 banana and stop buying oat flour at home because all you have to do is blend them up in your blender and that's it. 1 egg, half a cup of oat flour, half a teaspoon baking powder, vanilla, cinnamon, 2 tablespoons coconut flour. Scoop these bad boys up, throw some chocolate chips on top, bake them, and
Cauliflower can become pizza. You, my friend, can become cookie dough.
First, you gotta rinse your beans. Beans in a blender, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of almond flour if we're going gluten-free, and 2 tablespoons of Aunt Jemima. Oh, and a little bit of Salt Bae action.
Now pop it on your blender because it's party time.
Wow, I kind of want to do a face plant.
Now the last thing we have to do is add some chocolate chips. Ghirardelli, of course. Once they're all mixed in, dive in. Oh, baby! Woo! This is solid stuff, you guys. Like this video if you want to make it later. Leave a comment and say hi, and tap that plus button for more recipes. Goodbye.
Let's make a chocolate caramel smoothie bowl. 2 frozen bananas, some frozen rice cauliflower. It doesn't taste like anything. It just adds volume. Chocolate protein powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 1 date because I haven't had one in a while. Let's make it 2. And some chocolate sauce. Woohoo!
I just got these little secrets cookie bars. These are the dark chocolate with sea salt caramel. I think you know where this about to go. Oh yeah. I think I'm just gonna put it right there.
We're gonna top it up with just a tiny bit of salt because it's salted caramel.
Yum! This is amazing. Woo! I really like this one. This better be next on your list. Like this video so you can make it later and follow for more recipes. Woo!
Granola and berries frozen yogurt bars. These are super healthy, delicious, and easy to make. They make for the perfect summer dessert. Start with 1/3 cup of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of almond milk, half teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of applesauce, 1 cup of oats, and a pinch of salt. Combine everything, line an 8x8 baking dish, and then flatten the mixture into the dish and put in the freezer to set. Then you can start on the berry layer. Combine 1 cup of berries, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of water. Let that cook and boil a little, and then you're going to smash it so that there's no chunks, and also let it thicken up. And then for the yogurt, combine 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, 3 tablespoons of pure maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then take the granola layer out of the freezer and put the berry layer on top. Put it back in the freezer to set, and then put the yogurt layer on top. Spread it evenly, and you can make these little swirls if you want, and then put it in the freezer again to completely set. Cut into squares and enjoy.
So remember that edible cookie dough I made the other day out of garbanzo beans? Well, I still have some left over, and I thought, how epic would it be to make a cookie dough smoothie bowl? So I think I'm gonna start with 2 frozen bananas. Now I'm gonna add some frozen rice cauliflower. This doesn't taste like anything, but it just adds some texture without the extra sugar. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of chocolate almond milk, a scoop of vegan chocolate protein powder, and a date because I haven't had one in a long time. Ooh, I forgot I wanted to make it peanut buttery, so I'm gonna add some peanut butter powder. Oh yeah, this is looking really good. I'm gonna add some organic chocolate syrup and let's swirl it. Why not? Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Now I'm gonna add one of my favorites, Justin's dark chocolate almond butter cups. I think I'm gonna put these right there. And finally, a big ball of our edible cookie dough. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I look a mess, but you know we have to do a taste test. Oh my gosh, this is so good. You guys have to try this. Not only is it beautiful, but it's so delicious. I hope you love it. Tap that plus button for more recipes. Healthy dessert time. 1 big apple, cut her in half. Now carefully take out the cores. Oops, let's try that again. I'm gonna use a smaller knife this time. There we go. Brush the tops with some melted butter and sprinkle with some cinnamon. In a bowl, melt half a tablespoon of butter, add a 1/4 cup of oats, half a teaspoon of any kind of flour, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and half a tablespoon of maple syrup. Mix that up. Oh my gosh, yum. This is gonna be our topping. Preheat your air fryer to 350. Divide the topping onto the apples. Apples into the air fryer. Now cook for 15 minutes. Amazing. Now you can plate them up, add a little bit of whipped cream. Oh my goodness. It tastes like an apple pie. What? This is a bomb. Oh, you guys gotta try this. Lord have mercy.
So this is how to make a low-calorie banana chocolate oat bread. Preheat to 350, add your banana and mash it. Then do 1/4 cup of oats, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and mix that together. Add an egg, whisk that together, then add that to your pan that you coat. And then use 35 of Lily's dark chocolate chips, put it in the oven for 25 minutes.
Cookie time! This super fudgy brownie cookie is perfect if you're craving dessert but want a healthy option. And it's single serving, so you get to eat it all. Start with a 1/4 cup of almond or oat flour plus cacao, maple syrup, peanut butter, egg, chocolate chips, baking soda, and vanilla. Refrigerate for 30 minutes, then bake at 350 for 15 minutes. Please tag a friend who needs to make this with you. It's life-changing.